Charlie from Adventures with Charlie, Lee, and welcome to the Review Circle. Cool. Well, today I'm going to be looking at not just the final official Thomas movie, but what many people consider the most controversial. I'm talking about, of course, Thomas and Friends, Big World, Big Adventures, the movie. When a mysterious little racing car called Ace passes through Sodor on his way around the world, Thomas is inspired to embark on his own ambitious trip, travelling full steam ahead across 5 continents. Thomas discovers magnificent new sights and experiences exciting places and cultures. Along the way, he makes friends with an inspiring and fun Kenyan engine called Nia. With so much for Thomas to learn about the world, will Nia be successful in teaching him a lesson about the true meaning of friendship? Well, I think it's safe to say that when this was announced, the fandom was in a civil war. Seriously, this felt like end of the show for many people. There was a lot of people who thought this was going to be terrible, and all really thought this was going to be bad. But I was actually pretty excited for the changes. I always wanted to see what happened if Thomas went around the world. And I was really excited. And this film did it really well. So let's get on to the characters. There are technically 4 characters that this movie focuses on. And they're done really well. 2 of them are old characters, which are Thomas, who's done really well in this film. He finally gets to live off his dream of seeing the world. And finally go into different countries and continents. On the adventure, he learns a lot from his new friends he makes, and learned a lot about the world itself. The Fat Controller, or as the US call him, Sir Topham Hatt, that also has a really good role in this. And he does go around the world searching for Thomas since he cares about him. I don't think any other railway controllers would go around the world looking for their own engine if they got lost. However, the biggest problem really is how the movie ends. I won't spoil it for people that haven't seen it, but if you've seen the movie, you know what I mean. As for the new characters themselves, I'll give them credit that they actually managed to make them fit in. Wow. I see people confused to call Ace a villain or not. For me, you can pick whatever you want. I want to call him a villain myself. Alf, just an over-the-top race car who thinks he knows best, and wants to live things free and easy. Not how I'd see him as a villain. And Lee is actually portrayed really well. She's a feisty character, a lot of fun, and she's a real sweetheart. And would show Thomas the meaning of working together and asking for help. And I also have to say that the actors in this have reached the best they could. The actors are really good in this movie. This is like the best acting from the series, and I love it. the 14 movies, this one has the best acting. And this one also has the best songs. The songs in this movie are really good. I'm glad that they decided to make it a musical. And the songs fit well. And Your Ali was a nice little 1 minute lullaby that I as well as Wake Up being a bouncy song. Which those two songs remind me of the songs from my favourite movie, The Lion King. I think it's just because they're set in Africa, that's why. Anyways, Where in the World is Thomas is also a really funny song where it does make fun of past events from the show. Yeah, it's good, but I don't know if many people would like the Misty Island rescue joke. But there are 3 songs that stand out to me from the rest. I love Sometimes You Make a Friend, as it's the most emotional song of the franchise, even more emotional than I Want to Go Home from Journey Beyond Sodor. So, We're Friends is a really good song. It feels also like the We Make a Team, Be Who You Are and Go Far, and the most important thing is being friends in the movie, but it's still really good. But my favourite song has got to be Free and Easy. Not only did Peter Andre did an amazing performance as Ace, but seeing as he's a singer in real life, it was understandable why they gave Ace a song, and his singing really shows. Peter Andre really fitted the song perfectly, offering a lot of fun and a great performance. And then there's the story. Some say it's overdone, and I respect it. However, the story's done really well. I have seen complaints that this copies Around the World in 80 Days. Heck, the film itself is around 80 minutes. Coincidence? I think not. But I do think that how they handle it is really well. The story is like a big adventure where they managed to add that extra 20 minutes because, let's be honest, this film wouldn't have worked if it was forced into an hour. And with the extra 80 minutes, they extended the runtime and offered a lot of fun and into the movie. That's really good. There are also a few racing scenes that the film does really well. They're fun, fast, and engaging. And really enjoyable. Also, so while the message might seem overdone, and that message being there's nothing wrong letting your friends help, the way this film does it is actually pretty well. They do a good job in offering it, and they do it to their full advantage. It's really something that they hold up really well. I also want to mention that this is some of the best animation we'll see from Thomas and Friends, hands down. Literally, this film looks gorgeous. Some people have complained about some of the settings, but trust me, it feels like you're in the countries. It does really well of having it done it, and in a train's point of view. It's a lot of It's very colourful, creative, and there's a lot of shine with it. It's a really nice looking movie, and the character animation really shows. The bouncing, I've never mind. I do, and they do the bouncing really well. It's very creative, and where it really shines is definitely with the musical numbers, because each of them are fun, bouncy, intense, and it's an action packed. I really liked how they did the animation. So overall, I get the complaints, I get the controversy, but I still think that this is a really good movie. Thomas and Friends, Big World, Big Adventures, the movie. We pull also something that a normal episode or even a 60-minute special could never do. Because of its extra running, it offered a really interesting and engaging story. Some really well-developed characters, great songs, and some really nice-looking animation. I get the controversy, and some people might avoided this film and the whole Big World Big Adventures era. But really, let's be honest. This looking at all engines go. Oh, I think it's better rather watch this movie and the whole Big World Big Adventures era than what I will be getting later in the year. It's really obvious when you think about it. This is a really good movie and really entertaining. Ratings I've been really unsure of for a long time. This was on my top 10 best movies of the 2010 decade. Okay, so I thought it would be a 10 out of 10. But after having a recent view of it, it still is an amazing film. But the flaws did shine out a bit. So Big World Big Adventures the movie gets a 9 out of 10 for me. But hey, it's still a really good movie. And I get the controversy, but it is an entertaining film. Besides, the next movie I'm going to be looking at in the review circle, I won't say much, but people have said as some technical icons can't make a really good movie. In fact, they can make a terrible movie. And, well, you'll just have to see where I'm coming from next time, folks.